Hi guys, welcome you back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great. I want to say thank you guys to my existing subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. And if you're new, I want to also say thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Remember to turn your notification bells on. Okay, so at anytime I upload a new video, you always get notified. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to create the ruffle for this beautiful off-shoulder dress. In the previous video, I showed you how to make the upper part of the dress, and then another video I also showed you how to make the lower part of it, which is the skirt part, a trumpet skirt with a side slit, okay, a side inverted slit, and a tail at the back. Okay, this dress is almost ready. So right now I'm going to show you how to create the ruffle part of this dress, and having in mind that you need the off shoulder. So all you need to do is just to get the off shoulder measurement, round shoulder measurement of this dress, okay, and that is what you'll be using to cut the ruffle. And in creating the ruffle, I have my fabric placed folded into four, okay, in a square form. Now, depending on the length of the ruffle, actually, having in mind that whatever it is you're going to cut out for the length, you have to double it. Say, for instance, you want to cut a length of, say, 8 inches, that means you'll be cutting out 16, because at the end of the day, you'll be folding it into two. And this ruffle is going to be cut out in form of a full circle, okay? So for this one, I want the length to be 11 inch, okay? So which means I'm going to be cutting out 22 in length, okay? But for the circumference, I also need to get the circumference of this part, which is actually the the round shoulder measurement, and the round shoulder measurement is 39. So I can actually work with 39, but I just want to add a little bit of allowance, just to give it more volume. Like, I really want the ruffle to really come out so much. Okay, so I'll just add, you can add anything, depends on the amount of fabric you have as actually. So I'll add, like, say about 3 to 5 inches. Say I add 4 to that 39. Say I add 4 to 39, that's I have 43. Then of course, for me to get my circumference, I need to divide it by 6.28. So I divide it by 6.28, and that gives me about 6.8, approximately 7 inches, okay? Okay, but the thing is, I actually want 22 inches in length, okay? So I just want to probably get my length first, then whatever is left over, I'll use it as the 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 circumference. So from here now, from the tip, say I get my 22 here. So I have, okay, let's say I use about 6.5. Okay, ordinarily, if I was to divide the round shoulder measurement of 39, if I divide it by 6.28, it will give me approximately 6 actually, okay? Yeah, so making it 6.5, that 0.5 is also an extra one to work with, okay? But because of the limited fabric, I can't go beyond that. So I'll just mark out 6.5, like so. 6.5, 6.5, and 6.5. So connect this together. Let's cross check this. So if I place my tape rule like so, and I have there like over 10, even almost 10.5, and if I multiply that by 4, that is about 44, which is more than the round shoulder measurement, and round shoulder measurement is 39. So you can imagine 39 from 44, we have a lot, extra inches to work with, which is good. Okay, so from here now, I will take my 22 inches, okay, which is what I need. Remember, I said the 22 inches, we are going to divide it by 2. So I'll just taking the 28.5 here. So now I'll cut it all out. So here, Then of course I'll cut this part as well. Okay, so right now we actually have a very big circle if I open this up. But before I open it up totally, I'm going to fold it into two like this. I'm folding it like this. Can you see this? Okay. So doing this now, I want to create a notch. And we're going to create a notch this side on both sides, and you also do the same thing on the lower part. Be sure that they are well aligned. So I'm just going to create a notch. The next thing on the lower part as well. Okay, so now that I've done that, I can now open it up. Having in mind that both sides are closed up, so I'm going to slit out one side open because of the zipper area. Okay, so now we have this, like we have a giant circle here. So here now is the part we start creating the pleat. Now, facing this to the wrong side, we're going to start doing this now. Remember, we created a notch on the upper part and on the lower part of this plate. So at every point now, you will be matching every single point to the one on the other side. Like this is the first notch I have here. I'm going to match it up to this first notch on the upper side. And I will use my pin to hold it down. So this is a little exercise we'll be doing now. Locate the next notch, match it up to the next one at the upper part. I actually have a similar video on this. I made it just a little different in terms of the length. Then we are the last point and here. Okay. Having in mind that as you're doing this, the wrong sides are facing each other. Take note of that. Okay. So the next thing now I will do is to, if you notice, at the end part now, on one side, what you will do, you will first of all close it up at the out part, okay? You close it up like this as you run a stitch all the way. When you're done running a stitch, then you will turn it back inwards. Can you see this? Okay, because this side is the part that is going to be on the zipper end. That's because you're going to start sewing from one zip end to the other. Okay, so you're going to go. So what you did here, you're also going to do at the beginning part as well. You see here, you turn it inside, sew it up, and turn it to the front side. That is the first thing you do. So after that now, then all those excesses you have here, you start creating a pleat. If you notice, your pin is placed at every point you notched, right? So all these excesses, you will start pleating it. You pleat them in such a way that they all accommodate into this space. You will see the first pin you hold, go to the next one, you have the excesses. All these excesses, you pleat them in. It doesn't matter how you pleat it, whether you pleat it, you just do whatever kind of pleating you can do. The idea is to pleat it in from one notch you held to the other. Once this has been with all pleated in, you go to the next part where you have an extra, the excesses, pleat them all inwards. This is what you keep doing till you get to the very end. Okay? Yes. So I'm just going to finish this up, and of course I'll come back to show you the next step. And so guys, this ruffle is ready. She's looking so beautiful already. Here is the ruffle part. If you turn it to the other side is plain. Okay. So the next thing now to do, of course, you ruffle in such a way that all you have here is the equivalent to the circumference of the round shoulder. So the next thing now is to start sewing up into the dress. Open up the cloth, the zipper part, then you'll be sewing from the inside. And here the ruffle part is going to be facing the inside. Okay, so at the end of the day, when you're done, you now flip it to the other side. Okay, so what I will do now is just to start from one end of the zipper and start holding it down with a pin. You keep doing this till you get to the end of the other side of the zipper. So this it, when you're done sewing it, you flip it to the other side and you have it. So this is it. This beautiful dress is ready. This dress is so gorgeous, like so beautiful from top to finish. See how it looks. Look at the fullness of the ruffle. This looks so beautiful. So when this ruffle now, the beauty of it is that you can actually leave it like this if you want. So this is how it looks. You can actually leave it like this, or if you want, you can tack it up with a needle. Like that's if you want it to give it a little bit more effect to make it puffy, more puffier. You can just pick one end. Just it depends on you. It doesn't have any particular way you do that. Just pick at any point like so and pin it down. Say for instance like this. But doing this now, you're going to be doing it with a hand needle and of course with a matching thread. Very important. Just pick little at any point and match it up. Just giving a brief illustration like so. Pick a little, match it up, so this is what so at the end of the day you can see that it will give you a lot more puffy effect. Okay, but of course it's your choice. You can decide to have it the way it is already, or you can decide to but I'm actually going to do this, okay, because this is how the person wants it. So I'm still going to pick it all the way and let it have that puffy effect. And this is so gorgeous from top to toe. Look at the inverted pleats. Okay, there, the inverted pleats is there, and the back side as well, the tail, of course. Like this dress is so good. Of course you're gonna appreciate this dress more like when it's on the person. you know but this is so beautiful. I really love this. It's been a very beautiful experience making this dress. I so in love with this dress. So guys, that brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Or please don't forget to watch the other part in case you're joining for the first time. Like I have other two parts: the cutting of the upper part of the dress, and of course the lower part of the dress, which is the trumpet skirt with the side slit and of course tail at the back. Okay, yes, and of course this one was just for the ruffles, and this is so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please guys, don't forget to share my videos, give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel. Till I see you on the next one, guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.